to give me faith. Hello everyone, it's Crid here, and I am happy to announce that I re-beat Deadlocked. So I have new footage of myself collecting all 3 coins, which means walkthrough time. In fact, I've done recording of every level now, so that's great. I've been wanting to walk you through this for a long time. This is a demon level, and it currently is worth the highest value of stars in the game, 15. So I'm just gonna get right into it. I apologize for my stupid dog in the background. She doesn't know when to shut up. Ever. Also a bit of a cold, so I apologize. So, Deadlocked. This is a level where you can jump, start jumping from the beginning, although it's kind of pointless. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to get both of these orbs at the very beginning. That way you can get this. You can't really miss it, and it seems complicated because they're so close together, but it's actually really easy. And it's possible to be done if you're jumping from the beginning. But as soon as you click this orb, make sure to let go. I mean, it's okay if you hold while you go onto here, but you don't want to be jumping into the saw blade once you reach this platform. And as soon as you get down here, like as soon as you fall, you can hold so you could go into the wave. Now this is a very awkward section. Let's go back and look at that. This wave, this 1 second wave, less than 1 second in fact, it's really not that challenging, although it looks very intimidating. It's within the first 5 seconds of the level, and it's a mini wave. Oh my god. So, at least it's normal speed, and at least it's easy. It's kind of, and especially if you just sync your finger or whatever you're playing with to the music, da 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 da, then your wave should go just fine. And there's a lot of lenience up here. Even like you could, I think you can actually go right behind those without getting killed somehow. Like this isn't like you don't really die here that much. I don't, at least. But anyways, that was awkward. I always thought that was a super awkward section. But back to the cube. As soon as you reach this platform, you want to jump to get these orbs. And Rob was nice, and he marked an X through this one for you. You just want to make sure you don't click while hitting that. I actually think you can technically do that one, but you have to go really late, and I'm not very risky, so I don't like to do that. And as soon as you click this, you can hold to jump off of this platform. And what's really nice too is you once you go over here and you click this orb, you can hold for that platform to jump off onto that green ring. Now we have a new mechanic here now. Of course, I think all of you know what green orbs do, but if for those of you who don't know, I will explain it briefly. What a green orb does is it changes the gravity, but it has a sort of the kind of effect that a yellow ring has. There's a little momentum before you are forced in the opposite gravitational direction. So once you jump off of this platform, you'll want to hit all 4 of these rings. And be sure, and this is a blue one at the end, so you won't go flying into here, you'll just go straight down. You'll want to be careful though to let go once you hit that blue ring. That way you do not jump into this spiky area. Once you land, and you'll want to let this propel you up into the portal. Now you want to, upon coming out of the portal, you want to hit both of these rings, which aren't too hard. You just got to make sure you don't click a third time, but you have to wait until after this one right here to start clicking these ones too. I think he marks all the ones you're not supposed to hit with X's, so that's really nice. You can let go here. I mean, I don't really think you could jump anyway. Like, maybe you could land here, but most cases, I don't really think so. I think you'll just go down here anyway. You want to be really careful to hit this one too, that you don't hold, so you don't crash into the wall right there. Let yourself fall again, and then hit both of these. Go through the teleportation portal. Hit this once more. Let go. You won't need it. You won't need to hit this. You don't need to jump here. And you can also fall one more time onto here. And immediately you could jump, fall. Let that propel you. And then get both of these. Now, I believe there is no longer a bug where you can be a cube or a slow wave. I think that was fixed. So this is a triple speed wave. And this is challenging. This is very challenging, I will admit. Like, a good deal of deaths from this level have come from this wave section alone. So I'm going to do my best to walk you through it. What you're going to want to do first. I like to give myself a split second to adjust, so that's why I go down. And then I immediately come up. And then what you do, you just have to do your best to spam. You really have to spam, because that's all you could do in 3 seconds. Like, don't try to like straight fly or straight wave or whatever they call that. You just want to be clicking rapidly, that way you don't go into any of these. You'll want to go up, and then as soon as you hit this chain, then you'll want to let go. And you'll still want to have, and like, don't touch here, don't do anything here, because this is a gravity changer, and now you're upside down. You don't need to do anything to go back up. But once you hit this chain up here or something like that, you can hold to come back up here, spam again like you did earlier, and this is basically the same thing you just did before. Now let yourself go up, let go, let go, let go, let go, let go, let go. Now you can go back up into there, and then into the rocket portal. Once you get up here and you're not going to run into this or this, you're good. Don't worry. You're a rocket now. Coming out of that, I think it can be pretty challenging as a rocket. What this part of the gameplay is, I'm just going to show you. You need to navigate through all of these moving cube faces. And you'll see I collected my the key there for the first coin. So what you'll want to do there, basically it's going to be under 2, over 2, under 2, over 2. That's how the pattern goes. Now this first one, the first time, right there, this would be your second, count as technically your second over. So over 1, under 2, over 2, under 1. I mean, over 2, under 2. Hope I said that right. But you'll want to do your, so even though, well, in this current position right here, that you see coming out of it, you see this is right here. So your instinct will be to go down. But you need to keep in mind these are moving objects, and so when you actually hit this point, this will be right on top of you. So you gotta, coming out of that, you kind of gotta hold and go through it, and then you'll have plenty of space here, hopefully, to get the key. You just need to go extra high. It doesn't have to be too high, because coming out of it, you will need to be careful not to hit this. You need to go extra high, but just so little enough that you don't hit this coming out of it. And there is a way, technically, I've done it before, where you can get the first coin without getting the key, but you get very close to it and you hit the trigger's hitbox, but you don't hit the key's hitbox. And when that happens, there won't be the key animation with the where it shows you getting the key. Now, once you get to this point, you'll want to start holding again, or just whatever. Well, maybe not holding. That may propel you up here and make you crash. Just in here, like just up slightly enough. And we're in the ball section. Now, at the beginning, Rob was nice again, and he put these guide blocks to help you. So, if some blocks have a blue outlining, yes, that's a check mark. Yes, you could do it. If they have a red or orange glow on it, avoid it. So what you're going to do, you're going to stay still on this platform until you get launched off. You'll want to hit this, and you be very careful to hit that just on time. Like, I think you can hit it early, but like if you hit it too late, I've had it like not pop up. This platform, it moves out. See that? It moved. I've had instances where that hasn't moved out because I clicked too late. And also, once you hit this, immediately let go of it, because especially if you do it early, then holding can cause you to flip off back there and down to there. That's happened to me a lot. And you also want to avoid this platform at all costs because it's glowing orange. Yeah. So, next, once you get propelled here, hit the green jump ring, let yourself fall to this platform, then immediately flip up, get the ring, and then just worry about these two. And that's the ball section. I'm sorry I don't really have a very good way to explain it, but now I'm going to show you this UFO part first, and it looks really intimidating at first. Let's check it out. To a beginner or to an amateur player, that would be very challenging. That looks very challenging and intimidating. It's just memorization, and it's a very simple pattern, and that's what I'm going to show you. So once you hit the halfway point between, or just after the halfway point between the portal and the first set right here, do two successive jumps, 2 jumps into this. You got to space it out. 1, 2. 2 jumps into that portal, and immediately 2 jumps out of that portal into this one. So it's 1, 2, 1, 2. Simple enough. I think you can slide on that sometimes. I don't really do that though. So coming out of this, like once you're like almost touching this, jump, jump, jump. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, yeah. 1, 2, 3. Let yourself fall down here, and then start going. And then I think it's just 3 or 4 into the portal. And I'm sorry, my dog is being stupid. So coming out of here, just make sure you're not holding. Let yourself fall onto here, but then you jump onto here and off of here and into here. And then coming onto this platform, hold to jump, and then you want to. And now Rob's being a little more challenging. He's making this a challenge for us. He's not marking the incorrect orbs or rings. You want to hit the second, and the fourth ones only. Don't hit these ones because they will kill you. And this is very challenging too because this is so close. Since you're at triple speed and you're so close, the ring is so close to the platform, you almost automatically jump into this wall right here. So just try your best not to let go of that as soon as possible. And then at the very edge, you have to jump off into the robot portal. Now, immediately upon landing, you can jump, hit the ring, go up. Be very careful with this spacing because you have very little space to jump into there. So make sure it's very narrow, very small, tiny jump. And then be careful. There's a speed change here, and this area kills me a lot. But immediately coming out of it, you don't want to do a full jump because that will land you on these spikes here. This is very strategic, very difficult too. You want to do 2 mini jumps of the same size. Well, medium jumps. Don't make them super tiny. Well, make them small, but don't make them the tiniest. And that will allow you to go into this portal. I've died here before, so make sure not to make your second jump too big either. Into this portal. Alright. And then you go into the mini ball portal. Immediately you'll want to flip here, flip down. Take the ring, flip down. Up, down, immediately here. And then up into the teleportation portal. Don't immediately flip down because you can die here. You can flip down here. And then wait a second, come back up, flip into this green ring to go through the teleportation. Now, this is very annoying because I've actually done this glitch a lot. There's a certain bug here where sometimes you can die right here. And usually that's entering the teleportation portal too late. I don't understand that. I don't know why that happens. But whatever. But you'll immediately come down here if it's done correctly. And then you'll want to flip up here, wait, you want to fall up into this, and then immediately flip back down, hit the ring, and then wait a split second till you're on the edge, flip down, flip out, flip down, wait a split second, flip back up, and then back down here and get the orb. Now, alright, yeah. So, you stay still here. Maybe you could jump here. I don't know. I wouldn't risk it. I haven't risked it. So you fall here. Now, if you got the key, if you didn't get the key, what you'll want to do is you'll want to fall one more. Ignore what I'm doing right now, and get the green ring. Sorry, I'm spacing out. And once you're at the edge of this platform, jump out of here. If you did get the key, then this wouldn't be there. I don't think so, anyway. So, yeah. But anyways, if you did get the key, I don't see why you wouldn't get the coin. You just simply jump into here and let yourself fall and get into that. What I do every time, since I'm so OCD about getting the coins every single time, if I miss the key, or I think I may have missed the key, I'll keep going. But no matter what, regardless, I'm going to jump here. And if I didn't get the key, well, I'll die, because there will be a wall here. If I did get the key, great. But I don't want to make another mistake of completing Deadlocked without getting all 3 keys. That's just me. Do whatever you want. Fall into here. This is a bit of a tricky orb section, but it could be done pretty easily if you just memorize what you have to do. And it looks intimidating, but it's not that bad. So you let yourself fall up into here, and you'll see a bunch. There will be a bunch of blue orbs, blue rings. There are spikes down here, invisible spikes. That's why you can't see them right now. So don't hit this orb. Hit the second orb. See, there are the spikes. And in this video I didn't, but you actually can hold, and you'll be just fine. I've never died from holding here. It's been great, but make sure to let go by the time you go here. Now this is just a little bit of a tricky pattern in a maze of these Minikube and blue rings. So they're embedded into the actual blocks, which are really weird. I've never seen Rabtop do it before. I honestly think it's kind of stupid, but it's not that bad. So what you want to get both of these. You want to get this one too, but I'd hold because there are invisible spikes here, and you have to jump anyway, and you can hold. It's convenient. You come back out of here. You can hit this one, hit that one, whatever. This doesn't, there aren't invisible spikes here, but it'll launch you into here, which have invisible spikes, so jump over it. And then get this one, and then you're done with the section. Now, the robot part, this is probably the hardest part of the entire section, acing this jump. You just got to make it a short jump, not too short, but pretty short. Don't make it super high. We die. Don't do that. After this jump, fall, but immediately make a small little jump. Small little jump, okay? Hit both of the green rings and the yellow ring. If you don't want the coin, ignore what I'm doing right now. And go up here, and once you fall, actually get this green orb. Come onto here, and then this won't be there if you don't get the coin, so don't worry about that block. And you'll just want to do a big jump into here. If you do want the coin, then start paying attention to the video, and you do worry about it, about the footage I have. You'll fall, I think you can fall. Yeah, I think you could just fall into that. You could also like do a tiny little jump before, but why? Don't hit that, or you'll go the normal route, and that's boring. And you could also die here. But you just do a mini, tiny little jump from here. Since it's double speed, it'll propel you pretty far. And this is pretty hard to ace because you gotta jump onto an off a platform onto an invisible block and onto another platform from said invisible block. Those will be about equal length, I'd say. Just be very careful. And this is these are very challenging jumps too because these are invisible as well. So just be careful not to go too high or too long. And as soon as you jump over here, make sure to hit both of these. And then you do 3 simple jumps into this section. Now this is pretty cool. You'll want to be, just try to, like, don't go crazy up or crazy down. Try to stay as centered as possible. When you hit, like in these areas, here, with all those, when you get into those parts with the spam portals, don't worry about where your ship is going because it's auto. You don't have to worry about those at all. They're just carrying you. So I just like the illusions in here though. You'll go down, and there's nothing you could change. It's impossible to get up here. It's not possible to get up here. Alright? You will go down here no matter what. And you kind of have to do a little bit of straight flying just to be even. But like I said, as soon as you hit the portal, you don't have to worry about it anymore. Here though, it's no longer straight flying. You have to let yourself go down fully. Then you have to come up with the right timing to start going back up into this. And of course, don't worry about it once you get to this point. Now, which one will you go into? This one. And you'll be mini. You will be mini coming out of this one. So be just something to be aware of. It's basically the same thing you did before. And then, don't worry about it. During these, you will come out of this portal. And this is cool. So this boss fight section I like to jump coming out of, like, just straight coming out of the portal. I like to jump. Just don't jump again, or else you'll hit this. If you don't want the coin, I think maybe you could go down. I don't know. I think you can. Yeah, I think you have to go down anyway. If you don't want the coin down here, there's really not much of a pattern I could give you. Like, just make sure to, like, kind of follow this path while these two monsters are going, and, like, just try to steer clear of the saw blades as best as you can. As soon as... Okay, I got a tip here, though. As soon as they stop firing, go down. Let yourself go down. Don't jump another, because you can run into that. It's stupid. I've done it before. It's super hard. And then spam a little bit here to get into here. Make sure, okay, do not slide up into the wave from here, and do not slide down to it from there. That will kill you, because they are waves, and they are so vulnerable to everything. But enough on that. I will explain that in a second, after I explain the third coin. If you want the third coin, you have to come up here for this firing, and you have to make sure to get out of, steer clear, like get out of their range before they fire. So it's got to be pretty quick. It's quickly paced. I think it's a double jump you do there. And then once you come back down here, before you hit the laser, do another jump to collect your coin, and then let yourself go down in the lag time you have. Now, we're entering arguably one of the hardest parts of the entire level. And that's because this is kind of fast-paced. Like this wave, this is very challenging. That's hard. All the tips I got for you, really. First, alright, well, I actually do have a good tip for you. Let yourself go down. When you start coming up here, look at it as if it's only one wave, because the other wave is your mirror. It's the exact same thing. Whatever's going on down here, the exact same thing is going up here. It's all completely symmetric gameplay. So, I'd suggest only looking at the bottom wave, since it's right side up, unless you wanted to go up here, which of course I can't judge you for, but like, I don't do that, but I look at the bottom wave, since it's, for me, my right side up wave, and I just play as if that's my only wave, as if I'm only playing as one wave, because whatever happens here will happen up here. That's really all the tips I got for you, and you just gotta spam like crazy. So come down here. I like to have... I want to have my my right side up wave be the one that goes on the bottom coming out of it. And here's why. Because if it's the upside down wave that comes down here and up into here, it's going to be upside down. And that's really challenging. So don't, like, be nice to yourself. As soon as you get here, go up into this portal. Doesn't matter, because this is going to make it a singular wave, and this will not be affected. So go up into here. Go down, and this is very hard too. It's slow speed, but it's still so hard, because since it's a mini wave and you got very tight space to navigate through, you just, I don't really got anything here. Like, just spam here, like, go through there, follow the patterns, go up, down, up, down, up, down. This is hard and stupid, in my opinion. I think it was honestly kind of a dick move on Topala's part to make this look as if it's for a regular-sized wave. I would appreciate it if he had put regular-sized portal right here. That way I could wave through it properly. But this just looks wrong, honestly. It looks so weird. Personally, in my opinion. Now, this next part is also extremely difficult, too. I'll show you why. This part will require a lot of memorization, and what's going on and the thing that makes it so hard is that everything is moving. So what you're going to want to do coming out of it, you'll want to straight fly. And look at that, he's put in a little arrow. How nice. When you get to this point, we want to go up immediately, but just after you cross into this point, let go, because these are going to come down. Alright? Get ready for these to separate and go back up into this portal. Straight fly. Just straight fly this whole way through. Straight fly. When these go down, you go down. You even put the arrows there. Up, and then straight down again. And then up, and then straight fly. You just need to memorize it. Like, I'm sorry. You just gotta memorize it. The good news is, these are the easier parts coming at the end of the level. So, still involving a lot of moving platforms. You'll just want to flip up and then hit the ring, go back down. Then pretty much immediately you want to come back up and then flip right back down, hit the ring, fall, hit both of the rings, flip up, hit the ring. Pretty simple. And then, this is actually a little challenging, but once you got your pattern down, once you've decided how you're going to do it, it's pretty easy. Let me show you. So this is a little bit of a deja vu, looking like the rocket part earlier in the level. What you're going to do here, what I do, that's what I'm going to suggest. I think that's 2 or 3 jumps right next to each other, fall. So look at this. Over 2. Under 1, over 1. Okay. You just got to really navigate through it and see where they're going to be during that. So then kind of come here through the middle. Jump up here all over through the top, but make sure you get down in time for this one. And then get into the portal. And you're in the home stretch now. So you'll want to jump twice here. Fall, jump, jump. You can double jump there. Fall, jump, wait. Don't double jump here. You'll have to wait here for just a second until you're on the edge because you can hit that saw, and that would be devastating. I waited there just to be sure. I think maybe you can hold, I don't know. But make sure to fall and then immediately jump again. Wait till you're right here. Because you can die right here by jumping early, and that's devastating. So then you fall, and then you can double jump, and there you go. That's deadlocked. And then enjoy your 3 coins if you got them. I hope this helped. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. I'm gonna try to I'm gonna put all the timestamps for each section into the description once it uploads. So I hope this video was very helpful. Good luck for all of those of you who are gonna try to beat Deadlocked, and yeah, awesome. All right, I'll see you in other videos. Thank you for watching.